Hey guys, Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Welcome to the video, guys. How are you doing? This video is going to be a little bit different because I want to spend the first match here. Welcome Blink to the channel, first time guest, playing Witch. You can see her right on the screen. Very, very appropriate timing there. Playing this really, really cool Witch Giant Graveyard deck. I'm a massive fan of it. I think you guys will be as well. There's a couple versions of this deck, one with the Skeleton King, one without. We're going to run the one without, so that way it's, you know, for those of you who don't have max Skeleton Kings, can actually play this deck on ladder as well. Super strong right now. As a matter of fact, we're seeing higher win percentages from the Witch than we have in a long, long time since she was like OP. Remember that buff where she was like super OP a couple years ago? OG players will remember. Anyway, guys, so the first match here, I want to talk about the last video because I felt it would just be weird not addressing it after that, right? Not even talking to you guys about it. And what I think I want to do here on the channel moving forward is talking kind of personal-ish stuff to you guys, giving you kind of life updates in the first, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 3 minutes of a video. So expect that. If you're not interested, to go ahead and fast forward, right? So first and foremost, guys, I wanted to invite any of you guys. I talked about all the things that I've been working on. I want to give you quick updates on that. Then I want to give you updates on my YouTube channel as well. It looks like we might get that tower down. Not too bad. I want to give you updates on my YouTube channel. That might be during the second match in today's video. But first off, thank you so very much for all the positive comments on my last I Fell Off video. When you upload a video like that, I hesitate a while before pressing the public or pushing the video live button on YouTube. It kind of feels like, did I express myself well? Did I say something that could be misunderstood? Did I say something that I didn't really mean, but I just wasn't articulating myself well enough? So you start to second guess basically everything after a video like that, and I was just so thrilled. I just started right now to actually read the comments, almost 1,000 of them. Didn't have enough time to respond to many of them right now, but I just have to say thank you so much, guys. The amount of love and support that I received in that video, I just feel almost undeserving of. You guys are tremendous. Like, this community is something that I feel like I don't deserve. But ultimately, what a 3-crown. GG's, Blink. GG's, man. That's how you play a deck, right? I feel like I don't deserve it in a way, but at the same time, I'm so incredibly thankful to you guys. Just sending so much love and positive vibes your way, especially if you out there, I read from dozens, if not 100 of you guys, who are going through something yourself as well. I'm on this journey to essentially be the best version of myself, right? We have one life, that's all we have, and we ought to live it, the best that we can. We ought to be the best version of ourselves, and that is a decision that you guys can change in one moment, right? It's all in between the two ears, right? Change the way you think. Change the way that you react to things. You get to decide how you react to anything. As terrible as it may be, you are the author of your own emotions, the way that you react, right? And if you find yourself a bitter person, an angry person, a sad person, a depressed person, it might not be that easy. I don't want to make it sound like it's easy, but it's possible. It's possible to become a different person. So I want to invite you guys, all of you guys, to join me in my journey to be the best version of myself. I know it sounds corny or whatever, but it's true. I care about you guys, and granted, I'm just, talking head on YouTube, right? I'm on your monitor, I'm on your smartphone, I'm on your TV screen, whatever, right? But I think that it helps if somebody else is with you, right? And that's why I want to touch base with you guys on a daily basis. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Again, I love you. If you need it, things will get better, right? I am doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm 10 days off of marijuana, and it's been staggeringly difficult, way more difficult than I thought I was going to be. Obviously, cravings. Do something for, and those of you who didn't see the video, more context there, but ever since the day that my brother died, I started doing edibles, and I haven't stopped since, back in 2016. So, 6 years straight, every night, of heavy edible usage. I haven't dreamt in 6 or 7 years, because it represses REM sleep, and that's where you dream, and a lot of people just don't dream when they're, taking edible THC before bed, right? And I didn't. I was one of those people. So now I'm having these lucid dreams that I don't particularly like, honestly. Haven't dreamt in a long time. It's weird. I got in a dream that I got in a fist fight with one of my old coworkers from like 20 years ago last night. That wasn't fun. Then he sued me for everything I'm worth, and I was homeless. And it felt real. You guys know how dreams are. As dumb as they are, they feel real. That was crazy. But I'm feeling a lot better the last day or two, right? I was lethargic. I was super tired. I still am a little bit. Still am. And I wasn't sure this was a thing. I'm like, dude, it's edible marijuana. It's not like it's crack cocaine here. But I Googled it, and yeah, apparently withdrawals are a real thing that a lot of people experience. And again, I'm not going to go much more into that right now, but if you want to, I have nothing against, obviously, partaking, you know, but if you want to go into why I stopped and stuff like that, talk about that in the previous video in case you didn't see it. But I'm doing well. I've also hit the gym. Well, I always hit the gym. I was kind of like the chubby guy who worked out every day, right? But I'm eating a lot better, partially because of no, you know, partaking. I'm eating a lot better. Feeling a lot better the last couple days, especially cognitively, right? I can actually find my words. I can express myself a lot better. So feeling really, really good there. And again, guys, invite you, no matter what it is, you have one life to live, you know, and I invite you to join me on my journey, right? And I'll give you updates periodically as well. So here we go. This match not looking as great as the first one, but it's not over yet. They have no big spell in their deck. Just a log. So let's see. We have bats, snowball. Oh, nice timing on the snowball there. Gotta be careful of this skelly barrel. We go with Skarmy, so we're staying alive, staying alive. Woof! Uh-oh. Dark Goblin. Ooh! 72 HP. Things aren't looking good. All I have to do is cycle to a log. Looks like we're gonna take an L on this one, guys. Yeah, I don't want to speak too soon, but it's not looking too good. Not looking too good here on this next match. So GG's Blink. Let's go into the next one here. As we do, again, talk about the deck in the back half of the video. I think we got 2 more matches here for you guys. But the channel. So I said I let you guys down. You deserve better. First of all, that blinking on the screen, it's just on purpose because our guest name is Blink. The channel. You guys deserve better, right? So I haven't been as active in the community. I just been kind of phoning it in a little bit on the content. Not that I hate the game. I kind of ended the video, the last one, talking about how I'm so grateful to play video games. Even if I didn't like the video game, I'm still freaking playing video games for a living, right? So why would I complain, right? With all due respect, you know, I don't have anything against anybody out there, right? But people who are just like, I've seen so many YouTube videos where like, my heart's not in the game, guys. I'm going to stop uploading. And I think to myself, dude, you play a video game, bro. Who cares if your heart's not in it? You play a freaking video game for a living. Anyway, I digress. I had 2 options. Number one is I could just stop making content, not altogether, but maybe like 1 video a week, 1 video, a couple videos a month, and really put a lot of thought into that content, right? Or I could keep up my, you know, a regular cadence, you know, anywhere from 3 to 6 videos a week, and just slowly try to improve and give you guys some of your old favorite content that I haven't done in a while on the channel. Some of your favorite series and stuff like that, and having more guests here on voice and on video and stuff like that, which you guys seem to enjoy. Let me know if not, and I will reflect that in the content. But most of all, I just want to make small changes, both in my life and even on the YouTube channel. I just want to go in the right direction. So I've decided to still upload content, grand challenges, top ladder gameplay, the stuff that we've always pretty much done here on the channel. Give more kind of life updates, so a little bit more personal. It might not be for everybody, and I don't blame you if you unsubscribe to the channel or if you don't check out the content, but I think that's kind of the direction that we're going to be going here on the channel. Nothing insanely different. You probably won't notice. People who don't watch this video and the last video probably won't notice anything, but that's kind of what I've decided, right? So still uploading, because I think I'm going to be uploading till the day that I die. You're stuck with me here on the YouTube channel. No matter what I'm doing, even if I'm getting, you know, 10 viewers, doesn't really matter to me, as at this point in my career, if you will, it's not so much a job. It's gone back to being a little bit of a hobby, you know. Granted, when I do those Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships, I know it probably triggers like half of you guys, if not more. But that's like my main source of income still, you know. It's crazy to say, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but those ads make more for me than the entire ad revenue of my entire YouTube channel a month. So, and I do 2 of them a month. So I really appreciate if you guys support those, click on the links, or at least try not to, you know, get triggered by them. You can always fast forward, you know. And yeah, so that's kind of my last note there. Yeah, anyway, back to the match, guys. I think that's all I have to say. Appreciate you guys. Thank you again for all the positive comments. I mean, So much love. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so a drill on our left-hand tower. That's going to put the opponent into the damage lead. We snowball the tower. We take care of those bats, but man, that cannon does some serious damage to the giant, dude. Yikes. Let's see what we can do in this match. I really like this deck. Despite the last loss, and maybe a loss here, we give them that nice juicy fireball value. Yikes, on our weak side tower as well. But we go right in. They've got that defense on lockdown. The log, the cannon, and then we kind of just send in the arrows, trying to get a little bit of chip off, but really not much to speak of there in that push. Here comes the drill in the left-hand lane. We go giant kind of the same time. We also go with the bats. They're going to fireball the bats, and we go with Skarmy. We use the snowball on the offensive end, and we are unable to kill that mighty miner. Oh man, we go with the arrows. Going to get a few giant hits on that tower, but only 300, 100. Oof. So a couple L's early on in this video. Bummer central, but okay, let's go into the next one here, guys. I think I want to play a match with this deck as well. Let's watch one more from Blink, and then we will cross over to yours truly inside the ladder. I'll be right back when we find a match. All right, guys, here we go. Top 200 ladder. One thing I'm also going to... Oh, Jenk Aslan. Oh, man. This dude's a beast. He's been on the channel before. We're going to have our work cut out for us here. But yeah, one thing that I will continue to pride myself on is being one of the YouTube channels out there, one of the few, that share all the losses and the wins, because I think that you can actually truly learn a lot from the losses, sometimes more from losses than you can from wins in Clash Royale. So expect a lot of losses, guys, on the content here, especially when we talk about, you know, top ladder or high level content. Of course, you're going to lose a lot, right? These players are able to get to the top of the world or get consistently to 12 win attempts inside grand challenges. So yeah, they're going to take some L's along the way as well. Okay, so here we go. This deck, why do I like it? Well, Giant Graveyard, super, super strong in general, especially when you get a tower down. When you're able to get that first tower down, I mean, you might as well say GG's, right? As long as you're not super aggressive or make, you know, a ton of stupid mistakes like some players do out there, then I think you're going to be good with this deck. But of course, you need to kind of bide your time, and you need to decide. Nice job there evading that snowball. And man, we take care of that bandit and the Archer Queen with 0 damage onto the tower. Not too bad. And we have a healthy elixir advantage as well. So again, I really love this deck. We have Ground Splash prevention from the Dark Prince. We have the Witch as well, and we're playing the Witch a lot, man. Witch right now has win rates that are the highest since she was super OP way back in the day. OG viewers know. OG players know. 2 years ago, they broke the Witch. And look at that. All those skellies taking care of the Royal Ghost almost. And not too bad. Get some nice chip damage on the tower as well. We go ahead and we use that snowball there. Nice snowball. Here comes a Ram Rider for the opponent. We're unable to get the tower connection, but we have Skarmy in hand. And snowball comes down. They are going to get a connection there with the Ram Rider and some serious damage. We decide to go opposite lane with a Witch. Interesting decision there by Blink. So we go Witch one lane. And then we go with the Dark Prince the other lane. Okay. Here comes the Giant. Graveyard comes down immediately. They go Mega Knight. Now they have Snowball in hand. They're probably waiting for the skeleton to start adding up. That E-Spirit just does such a good job, doesn't it? Stops the Giant from getting... Well, actually, we get a lot of damage. Forget it. It didn't stop the Giant from doing anything. All right, but can we defend? It's a Mega Knight, Ram Rider, Royal Ghost, and Bandit, guys. And I don't know. We can take a little bit of damage here, obviously. But we might lose the... Oh! We're not losing anything, Ash. Was I the only one who thought our tower might be going down there in the left-hand lane? It wasn't, guys. It wasn't. We're going with a Graveyard. Good game comes down from the opponent. So, wow. We take out probably, at least historically, the best on-paper opponent that we faced after taking a couple L's in the middle of the video. So we have a loss sandwich here. 2 losses in the middle, 2 wins in the ends. GG's to Blink. Give my guests some love here on the channel, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and play the deck. As I said, I'm not higher in ladder, but the first time I've ever played the deck. Oh, you know what, guys? All right, guys, cut. Sorry, I used the wrong deck. You got to use the deck if you want to play a match, Ash. Here we go. We're going in. We're going in. You gotta check the deck. He has a Valkyrie, which is not necessarily what we want to see here, but let's see what we can do. Oh. Dark Gob at the bridge with the old Ice Spirit. Okay, okay. Dark Gob, man. What a card. What a card. Just gonna go with Giant in the back here. We get some nice DP damage, man. A lot of nice DP damage. Alright. What are you gonna hit me with? Okay. I probably should have just gone Bats there or something, but whatever. He might have Inferno Tower, so let's get ready with our Bats. Okay, Tesla. Either way, that's okay. I'm not sure if he's running the Rocket or a different version, so I'm not going to give him the Rocket value. He logs nothing. Absolutely love when they log nothing, man. Always a move. Snowball just in case. Okay, I didn't need a snowball there. Let's Skarmy there. And let's Bats instead. Keep our arrows. So, okay, we're taking a little bit of damage here, but the idea that we want... Okay, okay, that's what I'm talking about, man. Look at that Skarmy, dude. We get all that damage back and more. I'm going to go with a Witch here. Okay, so I hate to sacrifice a Witch for a 3 elixir. I want to keep my arrows, if at all possible. And keep my arrows if at all possible. How many times am I going to say keep my arrows if at all possible, huh? Okay. Pretty good situation here. He's going to use Goblin Barrel, try to get my spell out of hand, I think. We're just going to go with a Skarmy here. I'm going to go with Bats too. And here comes a Graveyard. And man, this tower I think is going to be down because we have our arrows for the Dark Goblin. And that's what we wanted to do. That's why we weren't responding with arrows to the whatchamacallit, right? If he... Okay. It's all good. It's all good here. Oh, we get the tower down anyway. Cool. Skarmy again. If you have a little bit better placement on that Skarmy, then a little bit late on the Giant there, and it really cost us. But we're going to be A-okay here. There's only 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and GG's. So it wasn't pretty, but hey, first match with the deck. It was fun. It was a fun match. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you again for all the kind comments. And as always, take care, guys.